What type of cancer were you diagnosed with?
Skin.
When were you diagnosed?
March 2012.
What was your first reaction when you were told that it was cancer?
I was surprised. I was in a little bit of a state of disbelief, I think, a little denial.
What events do you think led up to your diagnosis?
Well, that's easy for me. It's sun-related exposure.
What caused you originally to go in for a checkup?
My wife noticed a suspicious mole that was sort of changing, and she recommended I get in, and from a general checkup, I was directed to a dermatologist, to a skin specialist, and things went from there.
What were your original treatment options?
Well, I really didn't have any options. What they did with the cancerous and precancerous spots that I had is they cut around and beneath all of those, called excisions, and so they just basically took out a bunch of chunks of my flesh.
How long was the treatment, and how long did the effects last, if at all?
Well, it was. It was just I don't know, a 2 or 3 hour procedure probably. I was under, and it was a fairly slow. It was at least a month or so before I was able to do much. The recovery was not real pleasant.
And finally, how has cancer affected your everyday life?
Well, I'm certainly really aware now. I have various clothing items that are sun protective clothing. I go in for appointments once every 6 months. But more than anything, I'm just with our kids. We try and be smart with them about exposure, and they've seen Dad's scars, and they're sort of aware of that now, where they wouldn't be otherwise.
All right, thank you.
Sure.